Alright, y'all, that's a silly YouTuber who's on my, who just came on my channel, sorry. I've been up and I was listening to Jennifer Lopez this morning. I thought I might go to mass later on today before I had to go to work today. But, I was eating cereal. I had ribs in the freezer in the oven. So you probably hear the alarm go off because it was 2 hours to make ribs. Okay, bake ribs in the oven. Okay, so that's when we, yeah. Okay, let me get to. That's it. I'm gonna stay for a little bit. Yeah, that's somebody that named Mr. Chris. That's his name. Happened to be Caucasian guy who came on my channel on the second video. The one I was talking about them turning themselves in, talking about Terry and Chauna, okay? I don't know how they spell her name with an S or C. Channel 13 and all the rest of the media outlets here in Houston and others outside too. Can you get people's names straight? Well, some silly YouTuber comes to my channel saying that they're going to get all kinds of self-defense and blah, blah. His name is Mr. Chris. He happened to be white. And no, I'm not shitting on white people. As you know in my video, I do have cream in the coffee. I'm not pure, okay? And let me clarify to those who do not know my hair. Or is he African American? Um, Stop with the white masses one drop rule and black nationalists that lie to you, okay? Most of us are mixed in this country, and I have no shame of my multiracial background. So my background is African American, French, Spanish Creole, which makes me part like the Spanish part in Creole roots, Irish, English, and American. And last year, if you look at videos before 2016, there was only a couple ethnicities I mentioned. But as I did more research on Answer.com, like, the old school way, not the genealogy test. They don't, or you get all the small portions of, only a small portion of your roots. I want the whole shebang. I did it like I used to when I was 13 years old. Researched the roots, go to the library to read about it and stuff. And I found out that I was Spanish, Creole, Irish, and English on my mom's side. I thought the English part was on my dad's side, but, you know. Anyway, let's get to the subject. So, this white man comes on my channel, and so why I'm looking at videos, I'm watching videos, having a good time while I'm eating cereal and waiting for my ribs to cook, which has been 2 hours already, okay? I woke up early. I'm already mad that something happened yesterday, okay? And so, no, but you know, you say you're not, hold on. I'm glad you came on my channel. I'm glad, Mr. Chris. Um, that's his name. I'm not calling him. Okay, but when you said that, you said they're gonna get by, it was self-defense. What do you mean you're not defending them? Oh, okay, but the way how you worded it was like, well, they gonna get by. It was self-defense. That's why I wasn't trying to fame you, but if someone wrote that, it sounds like you actually. One thing folks gotta understand: when you're on social media and I've been on social media for years, okay, you have to be detailed. That's why I'm very detailed when I talk. Okay, now to get to the subject, I have to be detailed because you don't want people to take the wrong way. If you say they will get by with self-defense, um because you said they're not murder. No, that's what it was. The first comment you said, the reason why I called you racist is because a lot of white racist people are defending those two people. That's the reason why. It's not that if you came on my channel saying they're not murderers, yes, they are murderers. And it's gonna see. I mean, you didn't say you can go in detail verbatim. The court or the system of Texas is not gonna see them as murderers. That's why I'm glad this is going on right now. Because people say, "Why you gotta go in detail?" People tell me that. Why you not get to the point? Well, if I just said in a short sentence, you don't take it the wrong way. So to cover my behind, I always go detailed. Because you came on my channel saying they're not murder. Like, what this dude come on my damn channel saying that, saying, and then you start saying it's self-defense because people in Houston who are racist, who don't like African Americans or Latinos, or anybody of color, or even those within the minority communities. Okay, but you didn't say the first sentence, the first message you said they're not murderers, they are a suspect of murderers. That's not a crime. Well, the tape showed they were killing that man. So when you said that, coming from Texas, I don't know where you're from, and I'm not being racist, there are a lot of white racist people here in Texas. Remember, okay, suspect of murder, but how can the proof is right there in the tape? They cannot be suspect murders. The only way they can be suspect murders if they don't have evidence. You had to have the evidence is right there on the video. They were killing that man. She was holding his hand down, and her husband was choking him. What other evidence you got there? The only way they're gonna get by the we don't see crimes always committed on tape, but now everybody has camera phones. First, we had the Rodney King. Before that, there was Mount Fiji. Yeah, they got clear because the judicial system is very corrupt. Something tells me that they're not going to get away with this. Let me tell you the reason why. And this is very spiritual. It's got nothing to do with color. Okay, let me say, hold up. Let me say this. Because I'm not to bring up religion to this, but I'm an ex-pastor, okay? So, and I'm not every Latino is Catholic, but I'm Catholic, okay? And in our faith, we believe that faith without works is dead. In the Protestant faith, that the white Anglo-Saxons told many of the slaves here, taught them that faith without works is okay, which is unbiblical, okay? So if you don't have faith with works, you're not going to get anything in life, okay? That's why Africans there are a lot of Africans who are Christian, many who are Catholic, being Christian, okay, because the first religion was Christianity, was Catholicism, not Protestant later on, have a work ethic like the Nigerians, okay, because there was a lot of Nigerians here in Houston, but a lot of African descendant people, we get into beef about what we believe in, because I don't think like all the other African descendant people. Not everybody even ones who are Catholic that don't follow their faith, listen to the Protestant belief system, and they see white people with money, but they don't understand not to bash white people by white ancestors, because we were mixed with white as well. They stole the state, they stole the country. That's how they made rich, and they made it a white supremacy based on and they used John Calvin's predestined. If you're predestined to be success, that's where you're predestined to be damned. You're damned. That's what exactly. Okay, right. Well. I mean, you may be an atheist, and it's all good, but I'm not perfect. But I believe in a higher power. Okay, I believe in God, and in order to know. But the reason why I'm just telling you like it is. That's the whole reason why. I mean, if you don't have faith without work, if you have faith without works, your faith is dead. You can't predict it, name it, claim it. You can't name it, claim it. It's not there. You had to have work on to get it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of folks with these schemes, the name it, claim it, misinterpret and I'm glad that St. Peter said in the Bible that people misinterpret scripture, with the scripture on distortion, you know what I'm saying, and also that personal interpretation of scripture, which no offense to anybody that's Protestant, that's what Protestant came from, was Luther and Calvin and Zwingli making their own interpretations, why they have different denominations. That's the whole reason why. And even I'm not committed to my faith, but the belief system that faith without works is dead. For example, I may be poor, but I'm not trying to brag, but here in the community, a lot of folks, they might have a car, but they go through a lot of problems, and then I go to problems too, but I try to find solutions to the problem. I'm not trying to stay here and stay in the problem, and we can't do. That's why there's helplessness in the community, because folks believe, well, we stay here and don't do nothing. That's why. I'm sorry. It's not all African people, but I see, and I hear that message. It's like, why I'm listening to you? You sound like a broken record who does not want to do the problem. When I talk about racist thing, I'm looking for a solution. Well, I'm sorry when I called you a racist because you came to my channel saying that they were suspect of that. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, if you didn't go in detail word and say, well, I'm sorry. I mean, hey, look, Mr. Chris, I called you that because it's a pattern that many people down here in Houston who are defending these two cops. Okay, if you go on Facebook, on ABC 13 and Chauna 26, the news stations Facebook pages, and see about the story, Yeah, you have white people supporting the Hernandez family, okay? Because it was a racial issue. So, well, I'm mixed with Caucasian too, god dog. Oh Lord, here we go again. I'm sounding like Mariah Carey and Tiger Woods. My background, because it was a racial issue. Hernandez is Latino. That's a mixed race category. Spanish speaking mixed race people. Most people in Latin America are multiracial people, and white folks do not like them. They might use them to sometimes white racial people use it for ordinary whites when they're not white, but they're not. I mean, that's why this man was killed. If Hernandez was a full blown Anglo white man, you know what I'm saying, this man would be alive right now. But in Texas, I don't know where you're from. Okay, but if you're going against police brutality, you don't make a comment on someone's channel who's defending the victim of the crime by saying that these two are suspects of crime, not a crime. Okay, when you said that, automatic people are going to say, "Oh, that's a racist here defending Hernandez." Defending Tony. Terry. And I said Shawnee. Her name was Shawnee O'Neal. Talking about Shaquille O'Neal's wife, ex-wife, excuse me, Chauna. No, they're not suspects. They are indicted. They cannot be suspect. How can they be suspect? The crime is right there. If there was no evidence of them killing Hernandez, then you can say that. I should be a lawyer. But the proof is in the pudding. They killed that man. They was holding his hand down, and the dude was choking on them big old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what? That's why the daughters were telling folks not to film them. That's why the daughters and some darker white man with a tan, like a motorcycle guy. Cause everybody thought he was an African American. He might got some black in him. Okay, you never know. But he was out there telling the person. I don't know if it was Maria, the wife of John Hernandez, or one of the relatives or whoever, said not to film them because they know they was doing dirt. When people do dirt, they don't want to be filmed. You know, there are people who want to keep things confidentiality if there's nothing wrong about it. They just don't want people to know. But in this case, they were doing dirt. And Chauna knew that her career was gonna go down if they made a video. That's why she embarrassed and looking like ugly. They must shot look so ugly. Maybe on stream. What's that movie? Not Ghost. Whoopi Goldberg's song, movie. Color Purple. Okay, Color Purple, where it says, she said when Sugar Ray said, "You sure is ugly." So I'm letting you know. The reason why I made a video because I don't feel I'm trying to do something right now. And I don't have time. I'm more a orator than a writer, okay? I like to speak my mind. I don't like to write things down or type things. I do it, but if I got something, I use my mouth, okay? That's the biggest gift in the world. And I wasn't trying to slander you or defame, but if someone comes to the channel that's discussing a murder and you're saying, "Oh, that's suspects," the proof is right there. It ain't like, for example, the OJ trial where no one has no evidence of OJ killing Nicole. The only evidence had DNA, and folks should know that it's not his son because his son Jason had a problem with Nicole way before this whole murder, and she didn't show up to the restaurant for his younger sister from that marriage. That's why he came and killed Nicole and Ron Goldman. Because OG was on the plane. The proof of the pudding, and go on YouTube after. I don't know why Johnny Cochran did not mention this in the case, because I would. You know, I'm a very detailed person. There was phone records that proved that OJ was on a plane to Chicago, which the plane ticket shows, while Nicole was talking to her mom. So you cannot kill a person on the plane. You can come down and kill somebody, okay? So it had to be his son, because the reason why the DNA matched, because they both related. If my son go commit a crime, they might say it's okay, is Zach the commit a crime? No, it could be Zach Jr. because I was at a different place. So that's a suspect of the murder. But on camera, that is a crime. I do apologize for calling rape, but when you came out to the story, you know, that's what people, it's not an assumption, it's that a lot of people in America don't value people of color. That's why we say Black Lives Matter, Native Lives Matter. I think we're not saying that our lives only matter. We're saying that our lives matter too. Because in this country, since the Plymouth Rock situation, it has always been a white man's and a white woman's secondary lives matter. Okay? That's the reason why I'm sorry to call you a city YouTuber, but if you're going to sit there, I mean, one thing that's the blessing, the curse of white privilege. I'm sorry to say it. you're gonna get away with stuff and it's than people of color do. Okay? But then when you are a good white person, and I don't look white, but I can, I don't look white, but even me mentioning my Caucasian mixed heritage people, oh, you're doing this because that's the curse of it. Because the bad things that our white ancestors did. That's why a lot of people in African American don't want to mention that, even though that not all my ancestors were slave masters. They were a woman that was, married a mulatto man. My fourth grandparents on my mama's side, who had my third great grandfather, on my my maternal grandmother's father's paternal side of the family. Okay, on his dad's side. You know what I'm saying? So that's the curse of it. So y'all gotta understand, y'all act like that. No one's not gonna forget that. No one's not gonna forget misery. People say, let it go, forgive, forget. It's like whenever time a white person does something, everybody, when a person of color does something, everybody put that memory. The first thing I talk about is someone, oh, they did this and they did that. And if they're African American or Latino, them call it like that. It's not a lie. If you and I can commit a crime together, people gonna remember me committing the crime because I don't look like you. Call it like it is. If people want to ignore it, that's the truth of this country. Probably want to leave this country too, because it's not a partial country. Turn the ribs off. It's not a partial. Everything is partially for you. So I'm sorry, and I'm glad we're doing this as an example. I mean, put you on blast, but you got me in the middle of the morning, and I'm at home, trying to, because something happened to me yesterday. I'm trying to recuperate from it. I'm trying to make decisions and everything, and I'm already heated about this situation. That's why I said what I said. Mr. Chris, that's his name. Mr. Chris is his YouTube channel, y'all. And you say you're not a racist, but when you come to a channel, okay, and say they're a suspect, it sounds like you are defending that person, okay? They're not doing. I mean, for example, I go ahead and use Bill Cosby, and I'm gonna call a coon for it. I don't care. I was on his side until that light-skinned, yellow-boned woman from Temple University. The records prove she did go to the police department 12 or 13 years ago. And everybody didn't believe her. Okay? Alright? Then all of a sudden, she sues him for a civil suit. He did admit that he gave her some drugs to have sex with her. That's rape. So when I see the evidence right there, I said, oh, forget him being an African American person. I like the Cosby Show. I like the not real, what we call it, different world. Okay, but and yeah, it might be because of NBC. But if he tried to drug these women, I can't defend somebody when they're wrong. People don't defend me when I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Even African, no, I don't have that privilege. I'm let you know that. When I make a mistake, just one mistake, that's why I don't like nobody correcting me. It go out of proportion. The same person does it, people treat it differently. So that's why it's always a favoritism and also something behind it. So I feel the same way when people do that to me, I do it to them. Shows. So you want to be harsh and rigid towards me, I'm going to do the same thing to you. But not that no shade to Bill Cosby of his good part of him, but the negative part really came out. And I'm sorry, when I saw this, it's not being a coon. It's we have people in our community who are victims of rape and abuse, and we cannot sit here and put them on a pedestal because they have a high standard. And then people in our community want a community that's healthy. That's what I'm for, not dysfunctional. That people want to put on world star hip hop. Yeah, we talk about. And I laugh at those people because in this person of African American, I laugh to let folks know that I don't condone this fuckery. So I said, it's stupid. They put their own individual ass on there. Yeah, it may represent, but no, I want the whole world that I'm an individualistic person. I'm not a monolithic person. Please do not think I know that's why white people and Latino, when they see me with other African American people, they're like, oh, he different. Of course, I'm always rock as an individualistic person. I've been like this since a child. You remember, you talk to a former spoiled brat. I'm not going on because one brother do this and dress this way, and then I'm not going to go on with him. I'm on my own, but you have to deal with the fact that we're not monolithic people because the white man say so. I don't care. The white man's not my God. But I don't mean to defame your character. I do apologize, and this is evidence of that. But when you came to my channel and said that they're suspects, they're not suspects when the proof is right there. You should have said, That's why I'm a very detailed person to cut my ass, okay? Started cussing Sunday morning, okay? The court's gonna see them as suspects, okay? I'm sorry to say it like that. And they 19 gonna get away with the crime. That would have been a great argument. But to come in and blatantly just say they'll see a suspect, trust me, you'll win. It sounds like a white person who's racist defending these two people. Okay, I mean that's one thing I hate when some white people don't understand. If you don't read American history, and I'm not talking about the school version that's lies, I'm talking about in lengthy detail. You don't understand other cultures around you. That's what I did, and also know about my own diversity and my roots. Then you can get a clear idea. That's why folks do not want someone like me around, because I tell the truth. I'm real. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit for someone else, even my own family. Like, keep your mouth shut. I don't give a damn. Okay? If you teaching someone like I was as an express, you talk to speak the truth about the Bible, but yet you cover yourself all the time. Okay, well then, don't talk about speak the truth, because you don't want to. You want what people perceive as truth, and there's a difference between those who perceive something as truth and those who you know what I'm saying, who the truth that's really the real truth, the perception of the truth. And in this situation here, I don't mean to defame your character, but I'm letting you know, man, that coming to my channel with that BS, it causes folks thinking automatically, oh, you a white racist defender, because that's the one YouTuber. He's Mexican American. He does nothing in music, and maybe he's like a couple years younger than me. He about not really young. He looks, no offense, a little older than I am, but I'm born 79, he's born 83. And I followed his, and he was in nothing race. I'm letting you know, my Latino brother, okay, it is a racial issue. Please do research on history. And as a mixed race person, I can tell you that. Okay? And seeing as black in this country, you know that my people on the ship who are African more darker than me. Okay? People want to use that black DNA to taint, to take, to exploit, and what's the other, exploit and degrade, and tell you to go along with it. Okay, that's why people love to top tent that part. You know what I'm saying? They love it because remember, our African ancestors were brought as slaves here. They weren't brought up to be treated as human. You get my point? But to my Latino brother, you know what I'm saying? It's a racial issue. Don't let that fool you. You in the state of Texas, the whole reason why Texas stolen from Mexico was a racial issue, was slavery. Everybody like African American and Latinos were mistreated because of the racism. It's a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant racist state. Straight heterosexual male, very hyper masculine state. That's what these brothers get their hyper masculine attitudes from. Most don't understand it. They might get it from the hood, but the origin came from white Anglo-Saxon Southern Protestant culture. Okay, so those who don't know why it's black homophobia, the white preachers who hated us taught that mess. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I'm going like it is. So I don't mean to call you a racist. I do apologize if you're not a racist, but if you made a mistake, next time reword your words. One thing I learned that because when I was a child getting false accused of stuff, that's why I'm very prayerful of the word of the Psalm 91 and Psalm 09 verse. Okay, I ain't perfect, but I'm letting you know. That's why I pray that, because I don't like being. That's why I'm very defensive. When I was talking about other video about the Latin rapper, SPM and Carino, whatever name was from South Park Collision. I said, one of the guys said, probably I might say they didn't see the video. I don't give a damn. He said this video because you came in my business and they just talking about the mixed race dude who's part Latino, part white. When he came in there and started, nitpicking and doing stuff and had an attitude towards me, I don't play that shit. And you understand, when people false accuse me of something, I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give my own mama and daddy. I'm going to go hardcore, okay, for my defense. And I'm not going to show no fear this time, okay? So that's the reason why that's why. So that's why I'm a very lengthy, detailed person. And I'm like this, look at it as a cake. If you put the eggs and water without, and oil with no, you put the eggs mix in water without oil, you're not gonna have a good cake. So I look at when you defend an argument, or you're debating, or you're making a paper, even you have to edit sometimes, don't be too edited, have an unedited version so people can see the real you. You know what I'm saying? If I put a statement it seemed one way, people gonna interpret it one way. You gotta get my point, and that's what was a misinterpretation. And I do apologize if it wasn't misinterpretation. But if anyone see the comments he wrote, it does sound like a guy who defends Terry Thompson, Shauna. I'm just kind of like it is. And then the reason why I made a video of this because I'm like, what? That's why I said, what? Like, how dare you, say they're suspects of this crime? The proof is in the pudding, and like I say, I know this. That's why, unlike some people African American who don't have hope, okay, I have hope to get out, even though I'm almost 40, to get out the state, get out the country, and get out here. And one thing I told my grandparents on my dad's side when they were talking about the segregation, I said, why y'all didn't leave this country? When they was having the back of the bus, why would you stay in a country that don't want you? I don't want to stay here. I know that me not looking like you, me not me, I'm by myself not being a full blown white person. Okay, I'm not full blown white. I don't look white. I'm gonna have a heart here. Okay, so why would I stay in a country that wants me to stay hard? The people who are oppressed wants that burden going on. One thing, unlike the people, some of the people I say all, but some who complain about this burden but don't do shit about it. I look for solutions about it. I talk about it. I try to educate people about it. It's the reason why a lot of racists because lack of education. Those who want to hear. And I don't like y'all. I don't pull people's arm to make you listen. You choose to come on my channel and listen. But I'm sorry. I do apologize to Mr. Chris if he is. That's his name. Okay, that's his screen name. If he is not racist, but next time, word I don't know, you mean when I growing up being false accused and people talk to you like crazy, I'm like, about yelling at me and all that, correcting me, but I'm very extreme about that because I like to have my name clear, my reputation, because it does. One thing people say, well, you care what people do. Reputation has a lot to do with it. I might, they might people see my crazy videos, and I can care less those who have position of power to hire me for a job, but maybe it's a job that I don't need to be there because suppose if I didn't show that character, and they saw the vulnerability of me to attack me, that's why. So when people get offended at the things I say on this channel, I know who they are, I know what type of person they are, and I know that I should not fool with them, and I need to get away from them. And I don't like to meet people that don't know who they are. Next thing we shot to see know who we really are. You get what I'm saying? So I'm real about that. But if I had a reputation, well, that something's good for me and people love my character, next thing someone start making a false statement about me, that's when I have a problem. So that's why I'm very extreme about defending myself. Me and y'all are weak about it. I know and people are so weak about that. I'm not. I mean, if you grew up getting yelled at, scolded at, and getting berated, that's why I hate being corrected. Even yesterday at the blood plasma clinic, okay? So-called friend and I were talking, and all I mentioned was he leave them thoughts alone. And the lady, she mixed with, like she a Asian or Hispanic, who's assistant manager because the dark skinned brother is cool with me, who's the manager, but he really sometimes be there when I go because I go late. And the African woman there, she's cool, but that one there, so she yelled at me instead of yelling at both of us. She yelled at me. When you said, "Well, your voice carries." No, baby, don't try to use that partiality to me. You had a vendetta when you first met you, and I spoke to you when you was the first manager there. You were assistant manager there. Okay, so I know. Look at people's character, look at their body language, and she's like, "I'm sorry, to get offended." No, well, I mean, you let folks talk loud all the time when they're there. Okay, not everybody's quiet all the time. And I heard the word nigga from my folks' mouths, include those establishment. I mean, I'm going to detail me like super here, y'all. So even the mixed race, the one who's more lighter than I am, who's a so-called friend of mine, who was laughing so much when I told him we're not friends. I told his cousin, his brown-skinned cousin, I said I don't want to talk to none of y'all because you're laughing at something, yelling at me. I don't play that shit. I do that to the enemies. I don't do that to people who I care about and I have friends. I sympathize. One thing a friend does, sympathize with their pain, not go of what they pain. That's not a friend. And I was looking at videos last night for the True Show and other people are fake friends. One particular girl with brown skin, she wasn't dark skin. True Show, stop calling someone dark. She was a brown skin girl, camera skin, little camera skin, not as light as the other girl. And in the video, she was in her house and she accused the real bright one, the red light skinned one with the kinky hair, wasn't combed, that she stole her money in her house. And instead of the real fair light skinned girl saying I'm sorry and still in defense, she wanted to beat the girl up. And the male friends were not helping. They trying to tell her to get her stuff. They took the girl wig off. You know what I'm saying? They did all these things to her in the true show, the real bright light skin, like you can pass for Mexican, no offense, brother, okay? He was saying not everybody's a friend, and I'm learning that now. And I was thinking yesterday, instead of me getting angry, I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go along. Not say nothing to nobody when I go back to Blue Lane Plaza. Don't say nothing to nobody. I have a bunch of phony people there. I just went to a seminar and I haven't. I'm so used to doing things not only my way, but not doing consistent things to get my life together. So let me start working on my social media type business. Let me have the books in my backpack. Let me start reading that when I'm doing it, but not fuck with these people because these people are phony. They fake. They laugh in your face and they smile in your face. One thing I hate about living in the South. People talking about New York, people rude. At least in New York, people let you know who they are when they first meet you. That's the I give New Yorkers. Southern people in Texas, they are stab you in the back of the head and smile, and they let you do certain things that they let you go get away with it. When they start liking you, that's they want to stab you in the back. That's the South. I'm like, you know. So all y'all folks in New York, they're rude. Dude, y'all. Let's at least that person know who they are. Let you know who they are when they first meet them. Don't sit here and take someone for oh, they're nice to me. No, when they sound smile in your face. So that's why you have to earn your friendship with me now. That's the new policy I have now. I used to be around people thinking that was someone nice because you know when you're coming from an abusive environment. Well, one day that's how I know. You want people to be nice to you, but the same people nice to you can deceive you as well. So I don't want neither no one being rude to me or deceive me and being nice to me in my face. So that's why I was learning. I said I was doing a lot of brainstorming, and I was saying, you know what? I wasted a lot of time on trying to be with people. Because remember, I'm the only child to my dad. Okay, so and my cousin's 9 years younger than me when he was born in '88 and I was born in '79. So we could not relate, and I always want to hang with people my age. I didn't want to hang with nobody that was young, of course, and different. Those older people want to run your doggone life. And that's what I hated 20 years ago. I hated the fact that I was a child, and when I turned 18, I was happy because I'll be 38 this year. So I said, you know what? Let me socially segregate myself from people who don't like me because I don't change for nobody. They're not that per se special to me to change them. Okay, I only change for myself. I only have one person in life to worry about. Call me selfish, but they selfish want me to live for them. Stupid people. I'm gonna live for myself. And I say instead of going to day plaza, working like 1 day per week, a job at the security company. Like today, I go back to work this afternoon. Let me go with this. Let me do with this. Where I went to seminar this past Thursday and know about how to make money online and do something for myself because I wasn't made to be a submissive person. Okay, I'm a natural born leader. That's why that manager, well, I mean, she apologized because she knew she saw how angry I got. Well, yeah, that's you was being partial. You didn't tell him he was talking about the girls that was taking his money, doing some things, and you know when people do say a girl taking your money when you're around, that means he's sleep. That's why I said you need to leave. I was trying to let him know. Leave thoughts alone. I have said the word thoughts so many times they had never said nothing about that word. We even the people said thoughts of job. So until she started making her own personal situation, that's why you can tell that it had a little moral content on my end, but at the same time it was a personal end because she finally said something all this time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna give her what she wants, and I'm not gonna speak to none of these people that speak to me, say how you doing, and read them books, and they have my back, and then try to get my own business and try to fight this case at one with the position at the job and other things. So let me focus on that and not focus on these people because I'm so used to being a people person, not people as a pushover and trying to please them. Me, and not everybody is your friend. Okay, so I finally said forget it, and I don't live the type of lifestyle value system that these people do. I don't want to. The other people are so stupid. Not everybody in the world believes the same way that you do. Okay, so me trying to live like them and trying to be not talkative whatever. I'm sorry. Yeah, it called me conceited, called me whatever they conceited too. Okay, that's I'm sure they want me. I wasn't had no conscience of God's my witness to do anything wrong. But I seen so many things that happen that they never corrected on, but I'm picking on me. So yeah, I'm a scoffer. Okay, a Proverbs 9. I'll admit that. Who don't like to be corrected? Don't not touch me on it. Okay, it does say that. Okay, so um, a scold for a Scott, what they call y'all, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want God to correct me. It's on the person because there's no partiality in his game. Okay, not a human who wants to do it for their own personal gain. That's why I look at it. So even this situation with the cops here who killed, come on, if Shawnee was on the job right now, this woman would use her bias in her authority, not the righteous way of doing it. Okay, I call it like it is. So that's why the folks don't like cops. Okay, not to say all cops are bad, but like I said, if I was in the department, I had to change. I would purposely change my whole character because I don't want to represent a negative image as a cop. Then too, if I saw corruption, I'll be snitching because that is a badge of honor. You're not supposed to be using that badge to do wrong. But a lot of them cops do, probably don't get the respect they deserve. Okay, they don't. People give respect what's honors due. Okay, so they give honor. So unless you want the devil to be a authority and you want to bow down to it, okay, go ahead and make that argument. So people don't discern. I discern a lot. So that's the whole reason why. So I said, you know what? Since this woman being big, she chased me at this place. When I go back this week, I'm just gonna keep to myself. I'm not gonna talk to these people, and I'm gonna give them what they want. I'm not gonna sit here engage in conversation, and because I'm used to being around by myself, right? Even in this community, I'm by myself all the time. So that's why I don't hardly have people and on social media. I think it's social media to be people who thinking if you're in a small Texas town next to Houston, okay, you don't live there no more, but and everyone's alike, and you're the only one different. Of course, you gravitate someone who's you're looking for people who think like you. They say birds are the same feather father. I'm not changing myself for someone. That's why I never changed my voice. My voice been high since I was a teenager. And people say deepen your voice. I don't want to deepen my voice for somebody else. I do things for my own terms. That's why I'm glad I was a spoiled brat growing up because I know what I want. The only thing I like about being spoiled brat when someone gives you something they want to run you down on life and you don't have no freedom on your in the end. That's the difference by being independent. Try my best to be independent as much as I can. So that's why. So at least I make enough money online, and I have to worry about going to no plaza place, and nobody, showing favoritism towards me, and then I get another dude talking all that smack, because even the light skinned, part black, Puerto Rican dude that's supposed to be so-called friend of mine for 2012, we have social media accounts as well. No, you didn't say that to him. Joe didn't. So you called his, he called his own. I said, who's that dude? They said, the black nigga down there that was called his cousin. Okay, the one who was outside told me, but cuz what? No, I don't want to talk to none of you too. Okay, and then too, your cousin calls you a black nigga. That right there. You know what I'm saying? And she heard what that dude, that woman heard what he said. She didn't say nothing to him. So I know she can't put on my eye when being hers. Thank you. Yeah, I made it personal. I made it public. Just as I am. When you do things to me, I don't want it to happen to me. That's why I'm very exclusive about that. But going back to such that I know that I'm watching True Show, watching other shows about so-called friends. So therefore I don't need to. That's why I don't do friends anymore. You have to earn that respect to be a friend. I can't call everybody a friend. So you have to show that you truly, that's how I live by. I have to go back to what it says in Corinthians. I think perfect, but it says Fourth Corinthians, First Corinthians chapter 4. Excuse me, that a steward should prove to be trustworthy. Okay, not that the friend is a steward, but anybody, you have to prove you're trustworthy or be a friend. Now I see you laughing at me instead of you having my back, cause I have your back. You know what I'm saying? You have to be really do something really wrong and me not to be on your side. Something extreme. But other than that, a mistake or whatever, I'm not gonna sit here and laugh at your situation like that, knowing that that's just And I remember when people used to get whoopings and spankings and laugh at the situation. So that's why I get that, yeah, for real. So that's why when I those who laughed in the past laugh at me getting scolded, I don't laugh at them. One particular story, the dark skin, the real dark skin brother that was at Job Corps. Oh man, one have a kid that's about darker than me who's mixed with Mexican. Okay, well, can you okay? And I don't have the other daughters look like, but the other she's like a mahogany complexion. She's not dark like he is, and he will never forget back in 2015. The English woman that worked there, um, I was giving back to earn something, and And I was trying to explain, she started yelling at me. And that old dark skinned dude laughed. So when Drop Core did him wrong, do you think I felt sorry for him? I gave him what he needed to do for him, but I didn't feel sorry for when the people screwed, including the brother that he worked for, the recreation party, that screwed him in the case. I didn't feel sorry for him. You laughed at my situation, dude. I don't have your same beliefs in old school country. I wish I stopped sharing something that tradition to me. I've already disbanded. So I wasn't trying to do wrong to the woman, and so somebody yelled at me, and I smiled in her face, but also I talked shit about that woman too. And then when she about to get in trouble, I'm the one that, yes, I did. She didn't get in trouble, but she retired later on. But, because my homegirl, who's Mexican, she was in the same situation. She was nice about it. Me, I was nice about it. And she was being rude to her. And so the Mexican folks at the job were on that white woman, okay, she was the RA on the weekend. She's from England. She had English accent when her kids are mixed, okay? So one day she's nice and she has an ugly attitude sometimes. And I'm sorry, I don't play that bullshit, okay? And old or young, whatever, you're not gonna talk to me that way. I'm not from that generation, and if I had kids, I'd be worse than Farrah Abraham by her own daughter. I know that's why I give Farrah Abraham. She went through the same situation I went through my own kids. Okay, I mean as a kid too. Okay, so I don't agree with everything with Farrah Abraham, but I do kind of like her, and not like her in a dating way. No, I'm talking about like her defense, and yeah, that woman don't play. That baby shoes. Anyway. So point is, and you do that. I bet you yell at her daughter. She gonna go berserk. That's how I am when I have kids. Okay, yeah, I have to teach them right or wrong, but you have to go belligerent with these people. People just have a vulture attitude, like, oh. And so they can't teach right when you do that either. So stupid. But point is, when I saw that in her behavior, like I never had this problem with this woman. All I was trying to tell the Hispanic dude that worked, there was one of our students wanted to borrow the iron, and she didn't have to be yelling at me and stuff and say, dark skin brother, laugh though. Yeah, but when the next year, when they stabbed me in the back, do you think I felt sorry for his ass? Hell the fuck no. Shit. You had no business. No, 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 no. And then you trying to make people believe your belief system. I ain't talking about religious belief system because he was a convert just like I am. But damn, I'm not from the old generation. Don't want to mimic. I like the music. I like some of the styles, but that mentality, no. Okay, I'm from that new era. I'm from that the Generation X that came out in the 90s and 80s, where we were more liberal. Okay, and I'm a liberal. I'm very proud to be one. I don't want to be conservative all the way. I have certain conservative things, but the majority of my politics are extreme liberal, and I'm very proud to be extreme liberal. And I wish people would stop trying to make me adjust to something that I hate. So, that's the reason why. So, when he got stabbed in the back for that, I was like, dude, that's karma, dude, because you did it to me. I wasn't trying to do anything wrong. I was trying to explain one thing about me. When I get false accused, I'm going to explain my position. And you was laughing like a coon, but you supposed to be all pro-black and all other stuff. But the fun of the people that you was trying to be friends with, who called me nigga, talking about the brothers and sisters, they was even dark skinned one who called me that were making fun because you 10 times darker than he is. So I mean, it's kind of will making fun of your complexion. The people were stabbing back. So dude, and the Hispanic ones was stabbing you back because she was real darker. And I would defend you. Actually, defend you. Said that was wrong. Both parties were wrong making fun of this man's complexion. So, cause he like the almost the color black. I'm not lying. I'm not being racist, but that's yeah. So when I said I don't know if y'all don't make fun of that man like that, that's wrong, But you was over here kissing their ass and trying to be stereotypical, and then making fun of me, talking about making fun of trying to you when that brother called me anywhere and I'm trying to get a complaint about that situation, you didn't even come back down and have my back. So ever since you try to maybe just don't go along with your expectations, but yeah, you trying to put your expectations on me. Try to tell me what I am when I'm lighter than you. Okay, so right then, yeah, you acknowledge that, but I don't go down with white racists ready about me. And that's what I say. I live. If I choose to get out of this country, fuck America. And I'm American. I'm mixed with Native American, so don't call me anti-American. People, I have mixed that DNA before a European stopped on this planet. Okay, on this part of the planet. Okay, I go to another country that I can gravitate to. Okay, Josephine Baker, this situation, what's his name? John Horst from the Black Sun knows that. So why would I stay in a country that is too much a Goliath to fight with? Okay, you know what I mean? David Goliath. Okay, so why? And the people the one who's oppressed, who mostly whine about this, don't do shit about them, but keep the burden. And the one who tried to stop the burden, you try to throw the burden back on them. Like when y'all mad about Tiger Woods situation. Tiger Woods is mixed. We are mixed. Stop letting white race people that you hate call the C word and all that define who you are. That's what I understand. You can't call me a coon. Y'all love being oppressed. Y'all worse than race play ghetto gagging folks. Y'all love y'all oppression. I don't. I don't like no oppression thrown on me. I'm sorry. If I see oppression, I'm going the older way. You know what I'm saying? You want to deal with oppression, bury it alone. Don't put it in my corner. So that's what he was trying to do with me. And then too, the dude, I mean, I'm just no. So when he got stabbed in the back at Job Corps, did I feel sorry for your ass? Hell no. Hell no. You stabbed me in the back a couple times and then try to tell me how no, I don't need nobody to run. I'm not from that old school. I wish y'all stop with that shit. If I already hated when I was before the age of 18 of the race you're defending, then why bring it there? And I still use the word hate, the strong word, with a capital H. So that's how I am. You know, I already have my own mind, how my life I wanted to be and how I wanted to determine, not someone else's determination. That's how I am. But in this situation, I was thinking about last night. I said, let me start reading these entrepreneur books. Stop putting my entrepreneur magazine on the side. Let me start being my own boss. Let's use this YouTube to monetize. I do monetize my video, but monetize something else. And like, I'm not begging by no, oh yeah, I'm about to do a subject about that subject, about the, a review about the subject about the monetization. Everybody bad about YouTube. They leave YouTube. Let me say I agree with the elder of truth on that video. I don't always agree with that brother from New Orleans, and I believe that he is a camel skin, older Creole brother. Because I want to make, you know what I'm saying? Because many of them Creole, many of them people African American are Creole, and you know, many down there because they're black nationalists came down there too, messed up down there too. The white nationalists, the Anglo side, and the black nationalists. But the point is, the truth of the matter is that he's right. That you work hard money because on time I asked for money was on my birthday, okay, and I was that was the working flex for Macy's. Flex meaning you work every day. Your money is gonna be less when they have less hours. So during that birthday month, I made $200. And that's why I was begging folks for money. I normally don't beg for most money because you're supposed to monetize your account anyway. And, you know, so I got a Patreon, whatever it's called. Patreon. Y'all don't talk about where they have you have folks give you money, whatever, but no one gave me a damn dime. Let you know who they real. And yes, I agree. I partially agree with the Elder Truth, and I partially agree with the Vice Show. A lot of African American people don't support YouTubers because we've been taught to keep burden inside a burden. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just mentioned earlier about asking for want to fight for oppression, right, against oppression, but don't want to do it. Don't have that faith without works is dead mentality. Okay, and then if you're trying to fight the here, because it would, like, for example, what just white race people going against Martin Luther King? Let's get that straight. Martin Luther King also had folks in the African American community who was going against him. Not only the black nationalists called him an Uncle Tom because he wanted integration and everything, but you had folks within there in his own clique who felt he was a menace trying to fight for our rights. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I look at y'all, these people trying to vultures. You got attacks on both ends, okay? So when I look at the situation, when I'm talking about these videos, it's like the crab barrel mode, okay? And I am kind of not laughing. I do love Lovey T, and I do love Advice, and I want to make fun, but y'all stoop low with that black nationalist crab barrel fiddler. I'm gonna make you suffer because you got tainted black blood in me, and I have it, and you have it. Let's hurt together, moment, okay? You know, not as let's fight together and win. And you complain about tribalism, but y'all create tribalism on your channel. Not a little more, little too. I'm talking about Advice Show and many others. You're talking about alpha male and beta male, and you know, it's that type of thing. You want to make all brothers be hyper masculine, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it, brutes. Instead of you letting folks be their own independent person and just set them for who they are as an individual, that's too strong because you can't have that control. So you want to hurt them, but now it's sad. A lot of people making videos on you. I mean, the same people, the same alpha male guys that you defended are making just like Cynthia G. Cynthia G was bashing beta males and calling every sister who married, including her own sister who married to a white man, okay, bad wenches. I can understand the ghetto gagas, race play ones. Yes, that's the ones, or those who hate, but that's different. But a couple that love each other and don't look at the color as in they look at them as individuals, that you cannot call them bad wenches and all the other stuff, okay? So I understand you're talking like the Aunt Jemima came out China talking about when I was bashing uh Tamara Mari's husband from Fox News, okay? And a sister came up with talking about I don't mind being enslaved to my husband. I'm like, why would you even use that terminology? Knowing where our ancestors been, you can't bash me, claim my multiple because at least about me, I acknowledge what happened. But I don't let that bother because, like Lil Kim said, well, they ain't got nothing on me on that song. Okay, so what a white man did to my whatever, I have a white woman in my case, in my ancestry who married a mulatto, but also had a slave master. Okay, well, they ain't got nothing on me. I ain't right about it. That's on them. That's their conscience. That's on me. You know what I'm saying? They gave me, and it does say in the Bible that God turns his curses into blessings. So I'm the blessing that came out that curse. And that's why some white folks don't accept me as a partial Caucasian. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a care. Bye. But I'm happy I'm multiracial. Bye. Okay? So those, you know what I'm saying? So those African Americans get butt hurt. If you didn't rape nobody, there's no reason you be, yeah, they gave you their DNA. And, yeah, and they can't call us race because if those you acknowledge like I do, I check them boxes. Yes, I do. And I'm very proud of my camel complexion. Okay? I'm not dark chocolate or pale. Okay? So bye. And I'm not hairy and American. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. So bye. So they get her, they call me all type of Uncle Tom, all stuff, and all type of this and that. But they the one that that's different because I don't go and advocate rape. I don't advocate. I'm the one that's going against these race play, porn, and all that trash that actually exploit interracial relationships that are healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because there are healthy interracial marriages and stuff. But that's popping to make interracial relationships look bad. And also the great minorities in that situation. Because yeah, there are white people who be in there who be the slave, but no, it's mostly the other way around. Okay? So you can call them bad wenches and Uncle Ruckus, because Uncle Tom in the Tom's Cat was not what y'all say he was. He actually was helping the slaves to get out of the plantation. So that's But Fiddler was the one who was trying to stop Kunta Kinte from being free until they say, yeah, they didn't call himself a nigga. That's why my mom of these damn thug brothers here. Okay, but other than that, you can call them that, but don't call every sister married to a white man or every brother married to a white woman. And actually we are going with our own races because we're not pure black. If I go with African, it's the same thing. If I go European, same thing. So damn, we not pure. Just because a white man say we pure, we're not pure. If I have different races in me, I'm not pure. My parents not pure. None of us are pure. So let's say we're all mixed. But now y'all getting screwed by the people that defended you at one period of time. And I've been hurting in back, okay? So that's why I have a strong persona, okay? But y'all were a fan favorite of them, and now I'm looking at brothers bashing or Vash or not on the time. So that's a different scenario. I'm talking about brothers who do go along with that so-called pro-black is tell the person with one drop black blood what to do movement, okay, and telling them what they oppressed place is. That's what y'all going by. And now y'all getting hurt. Y'all want to know why? Situation, people bringing up this and you're bashing you, and y'all not even following your own. You talking about you want unity, but every time we come together with unity, you see different personalities. You want to make everybody be like robots, and I'm not changing a damn thing. Okay, so y'all, you want to change their mentality, what they believe in. You want to debate with them when they ain't trying to debate with you, and then when we cuss you out, we disrespectful. Well, you disrespected us when you came in our bubble. Hello. But now y'all see, and I told even as a sister, because she called herself the working single, work at home mom. Yeah, the wonderful. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, and I like her videos, and she was trying to tell Cynthia G that the same people that you coming for, they coming after you, and that's what happened to Malcolm X. Malcolm X got backstabbed by those so he couldn't eat no pork. Couldn't go to no white woman, couldn't perm his hair. The same people that told him that is the one who stabbed him in the back. Talking about white poison in his head. I got a perm and eat one soon because I ain't got one of those type with these braids. The white poison come for the white man. Y'all, the perm came from a black Native American man who been a doggone, Gord Morgan, go everything, who been the traffic stop that nonsense. And then he had a white grandfather anyway, talking about, so the same people that told you couldn't do this and that, took your freedom away. Trying to stop you from fighting freedom is the one who stabbed in the back. So that's why when Nicki Minaj put that gun looking as I hate the word nigga, but I actually was not offended by the word. I don't like the word towards me, but many brothers got offended, and I laughed because the ones I bet you who was offended was call themselves niggas. It's no different than T-Boz what she said about Easy E was about the hip hop in the 90s or something. And T-Boz from TLZ said when she was listening to Easy E, she was a virgin at 17 years old and was not offended at the stuff that he was saying about bitches and hoes. Okay, so I mean that's the same thing when I heard looking at ass nigga. I laughed, okay, at Nicki Minaj's song. Y'all got offended. Oh, y'all got offended. I said, yeah, cause y'all all these years stoop low, dumb, stoop low, for both those stupid in our racist community and those who stupid white racist stupid in the white community, stupid low for everybody who's stupid in every community who wants you to be their Stephen Fletcher, and you got bamboos like Leslie Jones did with the Ghostbuster. I ain't feel sorry for her ass either, acting all stereotypical and ghetto and shit. Nobody want to see that bullshit on those Ghostbuster, bitch. But when you did it for white race people, clowning and you outshine on white women because it was supposed to be the white women supposed to outshine you. That's now they drag you on social media because you chose to be Aunt your mama. Okay? All because you chose to be the Aunt your mama mammy of the show. So when you play them damn roles, I don't feel like Kodak Black and all over here thugging, even went to Clantown, Port St. Lucie. Okay, of all places, why he out of jail, he gonna going back because he got more warrants. Do I feel sorry? Hell no. You chose that path. You had a choice to do what's right and what's wrong. You explored yourself. Why feel sorry? Like Charles said, one time I felt sorry for Charles saying, but if you out there thotting, you done got a bunch of hoes, air codes and getting thought, of course you gonna get HIV. You ain't use no protection, you getting high. You and Bill Cosby should be locked up. Shoots. But my point is, that's what I'm saying, is that y'all, when she came out and saw looking ass nigga, okay, I didn't get offended because I don't call myself a nigga and look stupid, okay, and she had a point and she had them guns out there because the ones who call themselves niggas, I'm sorry to say, men them act like thugs, men them stoop low, look like Jigaboo Pickaninny Sambo back in the 1900s or something, 90s, 2000, the modern version of it, make us look bad upon we shouting Black Lives Matter. Y'all get my point? That's the whole reason why I don't know. We brothers, we the same. No, we're not. We may be same as in genetic, situation, but not the personality. Hell, the same mindset. Hell, to no. So that's the whole reason why that I have that mentality. And so when she came out with that song, the same fine chick you got all jacket off to, the same fine chick call you looking ass nigga. And she had that Malcolm X picture. If I were Malcolm X, I would not get offended because the people who trying to kill him they will call, because they call him red nigga and everything, they were being white men's niggas trying to kill a brother of a difference of opinion. Not because he came in their house and stole something and raped his kids. They ain't do it to them white folks. Hold up. It's called they did to this brother because he can go along with some man who was having a bunch of thoughts. Not thoughts, no offense. He was being a thought. Let me tell you right. He had been a thought to them teenage girls. And y'all born teenage girls. And those were 18 as well. And he a grown old man, got money and a wife. So, I'm sorry. Y'all can't, and he wrote a book about how to live worse than a slave master would tell you how to live your damn life. Me, I like to do things my way. I make my own decisions. I make my own determination. I don't need nobody unless I choose to. Okay? So that's the reason why. So when I get offended by Nicki Minaj put that picture there, she had a point because a 9-10 somebody will be in the looking ass energy eggs. I hate to use that word. Call themselves that. Being stupid and belligerent and animalist and savage was trying to harm her. She got in 9-10 have a gun ready for her like Malcolm X did. Remember, it wasn't no white race people who bombed their house. It was about a white DNA mixed with black DNA and with dark or light, different shade, different grade of hair. 9, 10, would be dark skin, light skin, and did that. It was no clan that bombed his house with his wife and kids. And you talk, we didn't kill Malcolm X. Yes, you did. Because he wouldn't live your damn way. But you talking about you fight for freedom. That's a contradiction for freedom. And self-determination means the self-determined, not a group determined the self. So that's the whole reason why I say that. I feel sorry for that, man. I'm sorry for the people who got offended. Excuse me. So my point is that that's the reason why that I say that we as mixed race people, we need to, that's we need to acknowledge ourselves and start letting white race people just fine. Once they don't allow to acknowledge who you are, we do share European roots with them. Don't hang with them. Me so-called white friends, I let them go. I'm not denying my mixed heritage because you feel I'm less superior than you, because that's not what it is. So, bye. You gotta do to everybody like that. Don't discriminate. Do it those with, mom and dad. Do anybody that way. They don't. It's funny. Your parents gave you mixed DNA because they mixed up too. So stupid. But they're going on with. So they want to fight oppression, but not do it. Bitch and moan about it, and then beat the person who's trying to fight it. That don't make no sense. And by demonetizing, you choose to get demonetized. Me personally, I deserve a check. I'll go ahead and admit it. But if they don't want to give it to me, I know who they really are, and I'm not begging like that. I try to my own way, like the elder Truth said. He goes and get his money. Okay, so you don't need begging for money, and that's just the only job you have is YouTube. And that's not the only job I had. Even when I didn't have a job, I still was making YouTube videos and not getting a damn thing. Okay, so that's why my bitching mode, because nobody want to hear the truth of someone that's different. Everybody want to hear drama. Let's call it like it is. But I add some drama on my videos. Everybody love rational stuff and all the other stuff, sensational stuff. That's what people in America like to see. They want to hear knowledge or talk about what's intelligent. That's, I say, as an artist, the way you think that people talk about sex a lot and drugs and violence, people don't want to hear about love anymore. That's what type of culture we live in today. Okay? So, but when they get hurt by it, that's when they want to hear it. That's how like it is. So, therefore, y'all getting upset and mad and talking about, yeah, of course, a lot of white YouTubers, because, yes, let me let you know that they believe in the community contributing something, okay? But after American City community, you can blame integration. Now, it wasn't, no. We have always had a crowd of barrels, and if we have crowd of barrels hanging around, you're gonna always be down, okay? Including family. If you got crowd and barrels, you're trying to make it in life, you can't sit here and say, oh, that's a brother and sister, let's get together. No. I don't. That's why I don't everybody attack me. You selfish. No, that person who don't want me to have nothing is the one who's selfish. Let's revert that, okay? Because I do want to see our people have something. But if they don't want to do it, they don't want to see me do it, they not help me and try to put burdens in my life, I'm not going to sit here and defend them, okay? And try to be their friend. That's how I do my thing. I have a different persona. So, y'all sitting here begging these people for monetary reasons. I agree that we should support those in our community and on YouTube with messages. But do you think that people care on YouTube? No. And that's why I continue to make my own videos while on YouTube. Somebody 19 might invest. You never know. George Soros might want to invest in me. Okay? You know what I'm saying? He actually said a white man will contribute to Black Lives Matter. It wasn't no person who's African descent that came up with Black Lives Matter. And speaking of that, I'm glad I brought George Soros. I think George Soros should contribute to the defense team of not the defense team, the prosecution team to put Thompson in jail. I think George Soros should donate money to the Hernandez family. I want to respect the Hernandez family. They want to keep their privacy. But if I was rich, billionaire, and had Black Lives Matter, I think he should help the other minorities as well. And I said also in my videos that if you don't have faith that works is dead. So if you still believe that, or just claim you don't have to worry about working on your faith, you're not going to get anything in life. I learned that a lot. And I'm glad that I learned that even in my own religion when I converted. Because I wasn't taught that when I was converted. Not that I didn't go class all the time, class, whatever. But when I went through a lot of BS in life, Then I started to read more about my faith, and I realized that it was biblical compared to what people say in the South, okay, who are very anti-Catholic. And then I found out that faith without works is dead. And every time I hear someone talk about just be, it will come to you, and that's how he's come, and how I know aspire celebrity. I'm gonna be a celebrity. I'm gonna be a celebrity. I'm gonna be a celebrity. It never happened. So that's why. Even with the rodeo situation, with the Deborah Duncan situation of my other video, my supervisor sent me home, and she understand why I knew Deborah, because at my other job, where a department store I worked at, that celebrity Deborah Duncan, she knows me from there, and I didn't network her because even my supervisor know at that job I used to work at that I wanted to be a star, and she know that I wanted to move ahead in life. It was not just to be somebody famous. No, this networking is one thing that Dr. Phil told that brother. What's his name? David Foster, who worked with Whitney Houston's bodyguard. That Caucasian man told that young brother who was sitting at home, not doing anything at home, you cannot do it YouTube and everything else. You have to network in order to get in this business. And that's true. It was who you know, not what you know. So that's why I network, and don't mind me. That's why I communicate with people on there, because when I become famous, and hopefully I have the time, because when you're famous, you're not gonna always have time. I plan on networking with people, trying to help those who come to me. That's why, and actually that was my objective, to my business. Me going to school for entrepreneurship was to have my own record label and 10 agency in different areas of the country, so it can help people become artists, because I was struggling one period of time. One thing about entrepreneurs, we look for things, solutions to problems, and monetize it. Okay, monetization. Use monetization in our ethic. Okay, and so that's why all the inventions. Even I mentioned about the man who made the relaxer, who made the traffic light. Okay, the brother who did it, the black Native American brother who did that, because he is Mr. Native American, grandparents were Native American. As I read it on Wikipedia, and you had to mind. So that's why So do you understand? That's why I do what I do in order to get. Because I'm almost 40. And I'd be damned to be trying to get this dream of, as I said, the secondary job. The plan B is to work in the legal field and help out the community, to be healthy and go against the unhealthy. Because I'm not defeating Bill Cosby, not because I think it's some bad black brother and I'm a brother my own self. No, there's people in our community who suffer from someone who done that to them, and we can't. If we want a healthy community, we can't have a community based on, okay, well, this person of color, and I hear this all the time. Well, we don't want to see them go through the white system. Well, they shouldn't do what they did, and then also they want to sit here and say, well, um, it's in that is true, and I will not deny that we had a history of folks being false accused of raping white women. Okay, but at the same time, that's why I don't, and I'm mixed with Caucasian. That's why I prefer women of color in the South. Maybe up north, I could date white women up north, or maybe in Europe, but not in the South, where there's a bunch of racist folks. Okay, I don't not brothers and Latinos who do it. They can do that. I'm talking me. Okay, unless she's mixed with something down the family tree, in case something happens, I got a black ancestor, or I'm mixed with black or Latino. You know what I'm saying? That type of situation. Okay, but and it's just a good white woman who knows her mindset, yeah. But I'm not all that like these buzzkill deals go after anything that's white. Okay, that one thing I'm glad my multiracial heritage taught me not to be like that. It did. I'm not lying. That's why I'm not all that. I prefer ethnic beauty. Exotic women. That's why. Okay, y'all get my point. So, but point is, in that case, Bill Cosby was not only doing this for white women, he did it for women of color as well. The sister that's in Temple University, and she had evidence backing her story up. So you have people in our community that's trying to say, oh, because of race. Well, yes, we know the judicial system is very racist and very corrupt. To a 70-year-old man should know that, okay? But to sit here and play a good image and play a good, then stab us in the back with this negative image, I'm sorry, I can't sit here and defend you. Ain't about being a coon. I can care if Superman, whatever name the brother gonna call me a coon, okay, or anybody else. Excuse me, we have folks in our community. Even the song Tupac, Brenda Got a Baby, the brother, and we have folks. The movie Precious, even though it was a fictional story, That goes on, and we can't sit here because, oh, that's our friend and he does this and she does this in the community, but they doing this to our kids, and so, you know what I'm saying? We can't sit here and do that. That's not, you know, a moral. That's a moral thing to not go along. So that's why I understand this Keisha Knight Plum. She defended Bill Cosby because that's the person she know, the good person. She don't know. Remember, everybody don't show that bad and good side. Okay. You know what I'm saying? There's people who I think they're probably, because I'm glad we're talking about friends. The people think I'm good friends, and then when something happened, they told their real self. Okay, they was pretend to be this cool person the whole time. Okay, so do y'all understand? Y'all look at the image. That's what I got blinded by. Oh, he's a good image. He does so much. That's why he can do this. But no, we don't know what the person does behind closed doors. Even the white people, the X-Men guy who needs to be locked up. Okay, I saw the Open Secret. And I did. And I think them nasty ass motherfuckers who raping these kids should be locked up. You know, and I have to worry when I go to Hollywood and I have a child, I gotta be right there for my kids. And I don't mind. I don't mind. Because you do something to my kids, I'm not going to be in jail for someone else dying. Okay? It's called like it is. So it's sad that they, you know, and I'm glad that during that time, was it the other guy that was from that entertainment to help the young people? They may seem glamorous, but they was doing these children, drugging them and stuff. They should be locked up too. Sick ass motherfuckers. I'm sorry, cousins. No, serious. Say, you know, what's his name? Brian Singer, if I'm not mistaken, that's his name, and his friends, the and they was having sex with the boys. I mean, drugging them, making them drink and stuff. And it's sad that Michael Jackson got falsely accused of this, but these motherfuckers are one that went to Europe, and he tried to kill one of them. I'm sorry. You're just lucky that's not my children. And I'm the guys during that time in the 90s and early 2000s. I'm the same age as these dudes. So imagine if I were in this situation, they picked me. I'm a good looking man, even though mostly were white, but white doesn't equate with good looking. Anybody can be good looking by what color they are. But well, they pick me, someone that's ethnic, go there, and all of a sudden, I'm being raped and threatened to be, you know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of glad that maybe that I didn't become a star early like I wanted to when I was 17. And I remember, and I did a video about this. I remember a brother who was on Black Pages Houston. He had a talent agency, and I was 17 years old, and I asked why I'm calling the mama's house of this person, and the mama gave me the phone number of this brother, and the brother was asked, so before I turned 18, so it was 20 years ago, he asked me on the phone, he said, are you still a virgin? And I'm like, why would you, are you gay or bi? I said, I'm straight, and he's still a virgin. And I said, why you want to ask that question? I said, and I think I want to go detail, and so I was going to meet the person for career, not to go. And I remember my dad, who's homophobic, because he moved his office from South Park somewhere to the Montrose area. Montrose is the gay area in Houston. And I like told my dad, I'm not going in to meet no dude, nothing like in there. I'm trying to get my career, so I want you there. He got told me, I ain't going in that area. He had a truck that time. So I'm glad I didn't go, because what if we did go and next thing, oh, I trust me with your son, nothing happened. Next thing I'm raped, So I take that personally. Corey Feldman came out and said about the pedophiles in Hollywood. Yes, they are, and grown men shouldn't be asking a boy, because I was 17. I was a young man I was an adolescent, I was a teenager going to adulthood at 18, about if I was still a virgin or not. That's just nasty. You don't ask nobody. That's not. I'm talking about becoming a star. So that's why I take notes when I watch Open Secret. When Lovey T brought Open Secret, I'm sorry I had to bring that up. Yes, 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 yes. I had to watch. I watched the whole thing. Usually I don't have to watch documentaries that long. I do like to watch them, but when I'm doing something, I have to stop. Sometimes I have to stop and look at it, finish, look at it, lay on again. Yes. And when I saw Open Secret, I saw that Brian Singer from X-Men and all the other people. I'm like, damn, are y'all that sick? And I shared it on a casting group on social media that I'm with, here in Houston. And I told y'all parents with your children, watch this video, please. Cause I'm sorry, if I'm a parent of a child star, I'm gonna have to be with that child. I'm sorry, on the set, off the set, whatever, because I don't want them to go through what Todd Bridges from the Different Strokes went through. He was talking about the scene about when Gary Coleman's character, got Gary Coleman's character, and because it's been years since I watched that show, about they were talking about sexual predators, and Todd Bridges, who played Willis, said he didn't want to be because he went through that situation. So I mean that's why he was in gangs and drugs. You know what I'm saying? He was from LA. Like why? How did he get in Compton? He rich because some this stuff that goes on in Hollywood, and everything that's not beautiful. And I know that coming up from middle class family does not seem to be beautiful. That's why when I go visit my grandmother, because we had horrific situations towards each other. Okay, she might have a nice house, but I'm not staying. That's my first day in the ghetto till I get my own. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why. Y'all gotta understand that that's how I am. Okay, and I'm not gonna sit here and allow no. So saying about Bill Cosby, I can't defend Bill Cosby if he's doing this to people. Regardless, because rapists come in all colors. Okay, and we gotta stop this thing that only white folks are rapists. No, because what happened in slavery. Okay, so anybody can rape anybody. We humans. Ever since them two people ate that fruit in the Garden of Eden, it been so y'all can't make that argument. And that's why people talking about that Bill Cosby. No, I defend Bill Cosby back in 2004 where he attacked that ghetto minstrel show stuff that I was attacking earlier, the thug, car stuff, nigga stuff. Okay, but when he started to prove that this man was doing this, these women, and they did say they did go to the media and they said, well, we're doing a black man. Well, let me tell you something, brothers who say that. Bill Cosby has money, okay? So back in the day, even those days, if you had money, even you that's you know what I'm saying, you don't get away with compared to someone who's poor. Of course, they're gonna railroad you, whether they're OJ, Michael Jackson, and everybody. But if you have money, you don't get away with that. And I would not be shocked that Bill Cosby was not alone. Okay, and I want to be shocked because usually that does happen. Throw the brother or someone of color on the bus, but somebody like Brian Singer type people, what I'm saying, in Hollywood are the ones who rape. It's not just the children, women, maybe men. Well, that's why they're making jokes about Kevin Hart talking about that he's sucking the white man's dick, saying that I'm not saying he is, because those things goes on in that. So like, I'm glad if I got denied from a casting and that person was sick in the head, I'm glad that they didn't invite me. I'm sorry to accept rejection in that matter. I used to, as a person who was so spoiled, love to get my way, and but no, sometimes rejection is good. You don't work for a nasty person like that. They might turn around and do you that way. They might put a gun in you, a man might tell you to bend over or something, and that ain't happening. I'm sorry, that's not happening. That's I have a knife, Lorena Bobby knife with me, and I'm ready to chop that thing off. Or be like Meatloaf in what's that movie, Blood and Blood, when he kissed that dude. The dude kissed him, and he said, "I suck you clean." And that white man from Aryan Brotherhood was like this, and Meatloaf, the mixed dude who's missing Mexican white, and the mixed dude, he stabbed him. Hell yeah, I'll do that. If I was in prison, I want to go to prison with shoes. You better come. No, don't play that me. Don't play that me. No. So that's what I'm saying. But going back to the subject, to Mr. Chris, I do apologize, but I'm gonna let you know I gotta get ready to go. I do apologize. So in this video, if you're not what I say you are, I apologize. If you are what you say you are behind closed doors, because you can't trust everybody, then I don't apologize. Call it like it is. But the way how you worded in the comment section, it sounded like you was in defense of the Thompsons. Okay, that's the whole reason why I said what I said. Okay, that's one thing about me. I like to worry about to get to the point. I can't get to the point because if I edit it and it sounds like it may be misinterpreted. That's why I'm a very detailed person. Yeah, but y'all have a nice day. Lord, I'm so tired.